You know, after the initial shock of an earthquake wears off, it's a good idea to gather your wits and check your surroundings. We went to the KRON archives, dug deep. We came up with a checklist of things you should do immediately following an earthquake.
Let's start with your surroundings. Is there broken glass on the floor, or have things shifted to such an extent you could trip and hurt yourself falling? Put shoes on your feet, shoes with good soles, and sweep up the glass first. At some point, it's a good idea to check up on our neighbors. And we all know some elderly person, maybe down the street or perhaps right in our own apartment building, who might need some attention right now. And what about the latchkey children who get home from school 2 hours before their parents? You can check on them. Once you feel you've done what you can for other people, see if you can stay in your home. Are you confident the building is structurally safe? If so, it's time for a survey. Do you have a hazardous spill? Not the obvious kind, but the one that might have occurred under your sink.
If you have under the sink various cleaners and bug sprays and things like that, and they fall over and break or something like that, you can have a real serious problem going on in your own house and not be aware of it.
Check behind closed doors, but be very careful. Stand behind closet doors as you open them so the door will protect you from falling objects. Check your walls and the things hanging or leaning against them. Could they fall in an aftershock? Aftershocks aren't a possibility, they will occur, and some could be strong ones. Make sure to re-secure or remove those hanging objects. Is your water working? As an emergency supply, you might draw some into your bathtub. If you have no water at all, you do have an emergency supply. Not here, but here.
The water that's in the tank should be safe to drink as long as you don't have any of those chemical cleaners in it. You know, the little blue things, you can't drink those. You should not drink water that's in the bowl, but water in the tank should be okay for drinking.
Well, let's say that you don't think your building is safe. You're going to a shelter and taking family members with you. Did you remember all your specific needs? Baby supplies, medicine, special diet foods. And don't forget to take care of the family pet. It cannot be taken to a shelter.
You may need to leave your pet at home, either in a bathroom or maybe in your basement, or put them on a leash. If you have a cat, then you should go in the cat carrier. You need to leave plenty of water for them, even more importantly than food. You need to leave food that won't spoil. And most pets can get along for a few days pretty well that way.
So here's a recap of reminders from the experts. Wear safe shoes to clean up debris. Check on neighbors and their children. Check for hazards from chemical containers under sinks. Check bookshelves and wall hangings to make sure they're secure against aftershocks. Check your water sources. If you must go to a shelter, make sure you have necessary medicines and special diet foods. And make sure pets have necessary water and dry foods.